blend in with the light from above. From above, looking down, they're invisible against the dark depths. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and below the water. The dorsal fin of an adult male can be up to 6 feet in height. Powerful pectoral flippers and tail fluke can propel them through the water at a high rate of speed with great maneuverability. Their top speed is nearly 30 miles per hour. Killer whales use echolocation to hunt and to communicate. Communication is also accomplished through tail slaps, breaching, and vocalizations. You'll experience a variety of natural killer whale behavior.
Professional and personal lives to the care and well-being of these animals. It's a huge responsibility, but also a privilege to be able to care for, learn from, teach, and build relationships with these amazing killer whales. We're proud of what we do, and we're excited to share what we've learned through our relationships with you all today and for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy Orca Encounter!
And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
So we're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they are known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orcinus orca. Their common name is the killer whale. And these 5 whales have their own personal names: Takara, Sakari, Kamea, and joining us right here is Kayukin and Tuar. Kamea is our youngest whale at only 7 years old, and her mother Takara is our oldest whale at 30 years old. Takara is also the matriarch of our pod, which means she is the leader. These whales trust us, and they play an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we can teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. And joining us at the slide out, we have Jenny and Kristen, who are going to be demonstrating a couple of those husbandry behaviors. Thanks, Sophie. Hi, everyone. I'm over here at the slide out, and today I'm interacting with Tuar. Now, one of the first behaviors we train our whales is this fluke present behavior that Tuar's demonstrating right now. In this position, we can see the whale's entire bodies, but it also gives us access to these easy-to-see shallow veins that are located right here on the white underside of his tail flukes. Our veterinary staff can come at least once a month to withdraw a blood sample from these tail flukes to ensure that the whales are remaining healthy. Now, throughout our presentations, you'll probably notice the trainers giving the whales a good back rub, belly rub, or even a nice tail massage. The whales can feel this, and it's one of the ways that we can build our relationships with them.
That's right, Kristen, and I'm over here with Kayukin. Now, another great diagnostic tool for assessing the health of our animals is how much they weigh. Now, to do this, we do have a whale-sized scale in one of our back adjacent pools. What we do is we ask our animals to slide their entire body up and out of the water, just like Kayukin's demonstrating here. Very nice, onto that scale. Now, in this position, you're going to notice a couple of things. Not only is he a huge animal, but he is also, part of his body is still in the water. That's from his dorsal fin all the way down to his tail flukes. So this is called the peduncle muscle, and it's comprised of several large muscles, which can weigh a couple 100 pounds. So in order to get an accurate weight on Kayukin, we'll ask him to actually lift his head and his tail completely out of the water. Very nice. Now, because we're able to do this, as of Tuesday, we know that Kayukin here weighs 9,480 pounds. Weighing our animals is extremely important so that we know that younger animals are constantly growing and that our older, more mature animals are maintaining a healthy weight. All of the husbandry behaviors here at SeaWorld make sure that our animals are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Hi everyone, I'm down here at the glass and joining me is my good friend Kimberly. Kimberly, observational learning and mimicry play a huge role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment that they're born, they're seen observing their moms and other members of their pod, and they're learning important developmental skills, okay? So, these whales, they actually play follow the leader with us, the trainers. But today, Tuar's gonna play follow the leader with you. Okay, so what we're gonna do is lift this arm really big in the air and say, hi, Tuar. And look at that, Tuar's watching her and waving right back at her. Good job, Kimberly. Now, killer whales do have eyes, right? So they're often seen spy hopping or jumping out of the water to get a better look at their environment. So we're gonna have Tuar show off a behavior called a siding bow. So Kimberly, remember that hand signal? We're gonna point at Tuar, throw it over our shoulder. You ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Point at Tuar and throw. Excellent job. So Kimberly, you can come up here and watch him. Tuar's going all the way down to the bottom of the pool. And check him out, right here in the center. This is Tuar.
Wow, that was amazing over there. Now, I'm back here with Kayuka and his new friend, David. David, go ahead and give a nice little wave. Perfect. Wonderful. We're going to be demonstrating how killer whales communicate. Now, one of the ways that killer whales communicate is by making certain sounds out of the blowhole that's on top of their head. They make a variety, and we're just going to demonstrate one of those. Are you ready? Okay, go ahead and conduct your orchestra. Very nice. That is so good, Kai. You did such a good job. And now another way that killer whales communicate is actually by using their body. So they'll use those very large pectoral flippers, those flukes, and even the side of their body to jump out of the water and land. Now sound does travel 4.5 times faster in the water versus the air. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our fingers. You ready? And 1, 2, 3, throw them. You got it. So when he lands on this water, that sound can be heard for miles. Okay, come on up here. You gotta watch him. Because we gotta make sure he does this right. Now he goes all the way down to the bottom. Oh, he disappeared, but he'll be right back. No problem. Hey. Oh my goodness, David. What happened over here? I leave you for 1 second, and I had no idea that was gonna happen. Just so happen to have this towel here for you. Thank you for being such a great sport. Everybody, let's give it up for our volunteers.
As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many of the mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information may only be gained through field observation. That's why SeaWorld works with our partners like the Norwegian Orca Survey so that we can further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt. They use fluke lamps to stun their prey, and they can even
themselves up and out of the water. For these whales, it's a fun demonstration, but for you, it's time to get wet!
They can eat over 100 pounds of food a day. Depending on where they live in the world or the time of year, their prey may vary. Unfortunately, things like overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful.
But still vulnerable.
give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written,
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
all it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
It's a brand new day. Open up your eyes. Discover all the ways. Every different creature, beautiful, unique. It's counted in your treasure of our diversity. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired of this wonderful world. Every shadow that flows through each of us. As our hearts unite and become alive, we can feel starlight and see how marvelous is this one big world. Let's all take a journey, explore the great unknown, wonder at creation. Everywhere we go, miracles surround us. Wherever we may roam, privilege unites us to call this our home. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired of this one big world. Every shadow that flows through each of us. As our hearts unite and become alive, we can feast our eyes and see how marvelous is this one big world. To the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inspired by this one big world. Every shadow that flows through each of us. And as our hearts unite and become alive, we can feast our eyes and see how marvelous is this one big world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that by joining us today, these animals have inspired you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales, just like they have for all of us. We will continue to learn from them, and we hope that you do too. Thank you for joining us, and have a great rest of your day here at SeaWorld San Antonio. Goodbye, everyone. Don't forget that later on tonight, there is an awesome hydropower extreme show over at Bayside Stadium at 9 o'clock. There will be water skiers, a rock band, and even fire.